All right. Good morning, Ayush. Good. Let's continue our discussion on what we were talking about in the last class. I remember giving you some things to solve out. Yes? Good. We have quickly summarizing what we have discussed in the previous classes. We have understood what is called as your tax rates for your individuals. We started with understanding that when it comes to tax rates, you have two kinds of regimes. One is called alternate tax regime, one is called default tax regime. Alternate tax regime comes and talks about three slabs. If you're a normal citizen, then it is 0 to 2.5 lakhs, which is 0. 2.5 lakhs to 5 lakhs, it is 5 percentage. 5 lakhs to 10 lakhs, it is 20 percentage. After 10 lakhs, it is 30 percentage. If you're going to become a resident senior citizen of an age 60 to 79 years at any time in the previous year, I call it 0 to 3 lakhs, 0. 3 lakhs to 5 lakhs, 5 percentage. 5 lakhs to 10 lakhs, 20 percentage. After 10 lakhs, 30 percentage. If you're going to become a resident super senior citizen with an age 80 years and above, then it is 0 to 5 lakhs, 0. 5 lakhs to 10 lakhs, 20 percentage. After 10 lakhs, 30 percentage. At any stage, if I find you that you are a poor citizen with a total income less than 5 lakhs, with a total income less than or equal to 5 lakhs, then I'm eligible for a rebate of an amount of 12,500 or actual tax payable, whichever is lower. But if you're going to become a rich person, then in that case, you'll be liable for surcharge. Surcharge is going to be for an income exceeding 50 lakhs up to 1 crore. Surcharge rate is 10 percentage. 1 crore to 2 crores is 15 percentage. 2 crores to 5 crores is 25 percentage. And after 5 crores, it is 37 percentage. But we now have an option which is called as default tax regime, section 115 BSC. Section 115 BSC says that irrespective of whether you are a resident, non-resident, senior, not senior, you will have one slab given to you right now, which is 0 to 4 lakhs, 0, 4 lakhs to 8 lakhs, 5 percentage, 8 lakhs to 12 lakhs, 10 percentage, 12 to 16 is 15 percentage, 16 to 20 is 20 percentage, 20 to 24 is 25 percentage, and then after that it is 30 percentage. Yes, at this stage we also discussed that you can either be a poor or a rich person. If you're a poor person, you'll be eligible for a rebate if your total income is up to 12 lakhs with a rebate amount of 60,000 or actual tax payable, whichever is lower. If you're a rich person, then it is exceeding 50 lakhs to 1 crore at 10 percentage. 1 crore to 2 crores is 15 percentage. 2 crores and above becomes 25 percentage without any surcharge on 37 percentage. This is what we discussed. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes, perfect. Give me the answers for the previous questions, people. If I have done this properly, then I have question number illustration number one. Yes, at illustration number one, my income was 7,53,980. This was under alternate tax regime. If I move to default tax regime, my tax payable should be 0 because my income is less than 12 lakhs. I'm eligible for rebate. Amount technically becomes 0. Can you give me the amount before rebate? 17699. 17699 was my tax payable with a rebate of 17,699. My tax payable becomes 0. Very good. Yes, yes. कहाँ पे नॉन रेसिडेंट है? In the initial start of the questions, people, we did not discuss about resident and non-resident. Therefore, the assumption here is it is a resident. Yes, I only started discussing about resident, non-resident from subsequent questions. So here, assumption is it is a resident. Let's proceed forward with that. Yes, that should not be an issue. The answer should be 0. Great. I am at illustration number 2A. My income was 98 lakh 18,540. With 19,18,540, what will I do? I will come and say for the first 24 lakhs, the tax payable was very good. For the first 24 lakhs, my tax payable was showing at 3 lakhs. After 24 lakhs, the balance income is taxable at 30 percentage, which is 22, 25, 562, giving my tax payable as 25, 25, 562. Adding, very good. Adding surcharge at the rate of 10 percentage, which is 25, 25, 56. My total tax is 20, 118. 2778,118. Adding a cess on this number with cess, my tax payable final answer is 2892, 2889, 240. Yes, this is what my tax payable is. People notice the difference between the previous and the current one. Here I'm having 2889, 240. There it is 3155, 220. Yes, can you tell me the exact difference? 2 lakh 65, 980. Now, people, I want you to notice this one carefully. You remember the previous example we were doing? I was talking about that your slab is up to 24 lakhs here. Yes. Now, if you remember, we were discussing up to 24 lakhs, it is 3 lakhs. But under old regime, up to 24 lakhs, the tax was 5 lakh 12,500 something, or 5 lakh 62,500. Check. What will you do? 24 lakhs minus 10 lakhs is 14 lakhs. 14 lakhs multiplied by 30 percentage will give me 4 lakh 20 plus 1 lakh 12,500 is 5 lakh 32 500. Now, technically, if you understand, people, up to 24 lakhs is where I'm seeing the difference. Because after 24 lakhs, everything is 30 percentage. Yes. Up notice the number difference is 5 lakh 32 500. But there the number was, hey, hey, the number difference here was, the number difference here is, the number difference is 2 lakh 65 980. Yes. How much do we have? 5 lakh 32 500. Extra tax was 3 lakhs, which means difference is 2 lakh 32 500. Yes or no? Yes, the extra tax is 2 lakh 32 500. People, can I derive that number for this number? Can I derive? Can I derive? On the 2 lakh 32 500, add 10 percentage. 2 lakh 55, add 4 percentage. Match again? Yes, which means if you understand this carefully, people, your predominant difference is only going to be because of the reason of 24 lakhs. For the difference of 24 lakhs, which is your 2 lakh 60 to 500, is where you'll see the predominant difference. Sometimes this helps you to check also. Sometimes if you've done both the questions under old and new regime, you can check by this logic that yes, you know what, I know the difference is going to be 2 lakh 60 to 500 between both the regimes. But in this question, I have an extra surcharge, I have an extra cess. Adding those two numbers, my differential will match. My differential will match. Now, people, warning sign, never do this, never do this, because you are going to be lucky enough, because you're going to be lucky enough if it happens this way. Like I told you, people, when it comes to old regime and new regime, your income is never going to be the same. You're never going to have an income being the same, people, so be very mindful of this. You will never have a scenario that the income becomes 98/18 in both the scenarios. So trying to match with this logic will not work out for you. Do not make that mistake in exams. Are we clear? Yes, I'm just giving it out for your purpose reference. Do not make that mistake as an understanding. Clear? Yes, good. Illustration number 3. My income was 5 crore 51 lakh 49,380. What am I going to do? I'm going to say for the first 24 lakhs, for the first 24 lakhs, the number is 3 lakhs. For the balance, 814, totaling the number to 1 crore 61 lakh 24,814. Now on this, I'm going to levy a surcharge at the rate of, very good, I'm going to levy 25. I'm not going to levy 37 because 37 is not even there. Number becomes 40 31 204, adding the number 2. 018, adding a cess on this. Final answer, final answer. 5 கோடி தானே இருக்கு. என்ன பார்த்துன்னு இருக்கேன்? அதாம்மா சர்சார்ஜ் எப்போ அப்ளை பண்ற? இன்கம் பாப்பியா டாக்ஸ் பாப்பியா? When do you apply surcharge, ma? When the income is more than 50 lakhs, or tax is more than 50 lakhs? Income என்னது? Yes, yes. Surcharge is at 25 people because the income is 5 crores. Be careful about this. And then we discuss the last one, which is Mr. X, Mr. Young, age 62 years, having total income of 87 lakhs 65,430. Now, people, this question says that I'm a senior citizen. Does it matter? No, doesn't matter. I'm a new regime. It doesn't really matter, which means my 87 lakhs will remain as it is. 24 lakhs pay. I will do tax of 3 lakhs. For the balance, I'm going to tax 19 lakh 9,629, totaling the number to adding a surcharge of adding a surcharge of 10 percentage and adding a cess. Give me the final answer. 25, 27, 820. 25, 27, 820. Almost about the same 2 lakh difference. Yes, the same 2 lakh difference. Last question, people. I'm Mr. Senior, born on 1st May 1946, with a total income of 9 lakh 49. People, does the age matter anymore? No, which means total income is 9 lakh 50, eligible for rebate. Tax becomes very good. In the DTR tax regime, answer is 0. Answer is nil. Correct? Yes. Good. Last question. 7 says 4 lakh 89. People, 4 lakh 89, I don't have a problem. DTR is anyway going to show 0. DTR is anyway going to show 0 if I'm under rebate conditions. But if I'm not eligible for rebate, then the answer is going to remain the is the answer going to remain the same? No. What is going to happen? My income slab is 4 lakhs. So it is going to be 0 to 4 lakhs. Number is 0. Then 4 lakh difference is 89,910 at the rate of 5 percentage. Number is 4496. Adding a cess on this number, 468. 4680 is the final answer. 4680 should be the final answer. This is my tax liability. Sorry? Cess is applicable to everyone. Cess is applicable to everyone. Clear? Any doubts? Good to go. Is this the last question? Perfect. With this last question, people, we are done with what is called as alternate regime and default regime. Any doubts? सबका हो गया? People, everyone got a different answer. Anyone? Same answers, everyone? आगे बढ़े. Surcharge rate is computed based on income, but surcharge is levied on the tax. Yes, so understand this carefully, people. Understand this carefully. When I have to levy surcharge, I will check on the income. If my income is 5 crores, I'm liable for 37. But 37 is not levied on 5 crores. 37 is levied on the tax of the 5 crores. Yes or no? So you'll check the income but compute the tax. Look at this carefully. If I show you one question, for example, imagine if I show you the question called 87 lakh 65,000. Now, what is 87 lakhs? 87 is my income. My income is more than 50 lakhs. I'm liable for surcharge at the rate of 10 percentage. But the 10 percentage surcharge is not on 87. It is on the tax of that 87, which is nothing but the 24 lakhs. So I'm levying 24 lakhs by 10 percentage. Yes. Same example. If you notice, here it is 5 crores. My income being 5 crores, I'm liable for a surcharge of 37. But the 37 is not on 5 crores. The 37 is on the tax, which is 1 crore 63. Clear with me on this? Yes, be mindful on that part. Any doubts? आगे बढ़े? Yes, good to go. Yes, perfect. We're moving on forward to the next set of concepts, people. What you're going to do is, you're done till here, right? You're done till here. Yes, you're going to leave a line for a heading. I'm not going to tell you what the heading is right now. You're going to leave a line for the heading and you're going to write a question for me. Question is illustration number. I believe that's illustration 8. Illustration number 8. Yes, yes, good. Illustration number 8. You're required to compute tax of Mrs. Unlucky. You're required to compute the tax of Mrs. Unlucky having a total income of 51 lakhs. Having a total income of 51 lakhs. This is the question. Resident, ATR, 32 years. Yes, yes. Now, people, before you start, do one thing for me. Do one thing for me. Split your page into two. Your computation will only be on the left side. Yes, which means you're going to draw a line in the middle. You're going to draw a line in the middle, and you're going to do the computation only on the left side. Only do the computation on left side. I need the right side for something else. Yes. So do the computation on the left side. You can on the left side say total income is 2 crore. Let's see. Total income is 51 lakhs. Total income is 51 lakhs. Double underline, and then do me the computation on the left side. Yes, yes. You'll do the computation on the left side. Now, listen. I don't want the cess. I don't want the cess, which means you'll compute basic tax and you'll add, bring me that number. Give me the basic tax, give me the surcharge. Give me the basic tax with surcharge. Final answer. Give it a shot, everyone. Says Dala. 1362 is the right answer. 13? सरचार्ज के साथ बोला ना मैं. People, for those who are making mistakes, please do use your library of mistakes properly. I want all the mistakes noted down. Yes, by the end of a month, I will be checking your books personally to see what kind of mistakes you're making. So I want everyone keeping a track of everything. If I do find a person saying, Rahul, I have no mistakes in the book, तो फिर गए तुम लोग. 1476 750 without cess. That's all. Hold it, people. I don't want the cess. Keep it on surcharge level. 1476 750 is what I'm assuming everyone is getting right now. Check if anyone has a different answer. Same answers. Same answers. What am I doing, people? My total income is 51 lakhs. So I'm saying 0 to 2.5 lakhs. Tax rate is 0. Therefore, tax is 0. My 2.5 lakhs to 5 lakhs. My rate is 5 percentage. Number is 12,500. From 5 lakhs to 10 lakhs, my rate is 20 percentage. Number is 1 lakh. After 10 lakh rupees at the rate of 30 percentage, number is very good, 12 lakh 30,000, giving me my total as fair enough 1340 to 500. Yes, at this stage, people, I am a person who is rich because my income is adding a surcharge on the number. Adding a surcharge on the number at the rate of 10 percentage, number gives me 134,250, totaling the tax to 1476 750 मैच हुआ. वेलकम टू दैट पार्ट. क्या गलती किया? पहले क्या गलती किया? Like I told you, people, yes, if you think that you're not remembering the numbers properly, don't take the chance. Yes, it's a very good example to remember that if you don't remember the number up to 10 lakhs, don't take a chance. That is why I'm showing it in the lengthy method. I know the answer, but still I'm showing it that way because I want you to realize that you will make mistakes some days. Yes, those days don't make the chance. Don't come and start assuming numbers. It's better to go long cut. It takes you another 10 seconds, but you will get the right answer always. Yes, so always make that understanding to yourself. Now I want you to look at this one carefully. I wanted to look at this one carefully. People, what is my income? 51 lakhs. No, something is wrong. Something is wrong. Notice this carefully. Had my income been 50 lakhs, I would have been a middle class guy. Had my income been a 50 lakhs, I would have been a middle class guy. I'm earning extra how much? For that extra 1 lakh, you're now telling me I'm a rich guy, thereby mandating a surcharge. Thereby mandating a surcharge. What if I was not a rich guy? What if I was not a rich guy? How much would government ask me to pay? Is the question. Listen, listen. That's why I'm telling you, listen. People, I'm telling you, I'm not a rich guy. How will I be not a rich guy? My income should be 50 lakhs. My income should be correct, which means at 50 lakhs, I would have not been rich. The moment I cross 50 lakhs, I'm now a rich person. I'm not a rich person. So let's compare and check. Let's compare and check. What if Rahul was rich? What if Rahul was not rich? What if Rahul was rich? And what if Rahul was? That is what the understanding is. Any doubts on the understanding? Yes. So right side people, what you're going to do is you're going to tell me what if Rahul was not rich? Hey, Rahul was not rich meaning 50 lakhs. Tell me what is the tax on 50 lakhs. Now to clarify Himanshu's question, when it comes to exactly 50 lakhs, you're not liable for surcharge. Surcharge starts applying when you cross 50 lakhs, which means exactly 50 lakhs is also not a rich person. It is a normal citizen. With that understanding, tell me what is 50 lakhs pay tax? 13 lakh 12,000. Very good. How did you get this? I did the same thing. 0 to 2.5 lakhs, number is 0. 2.5 lakhs to 5 lakhs, number is 5 percentage, which means 12,500. From 5 lakhs to 10 lakhs, I'm having a rate of 20 percentage, which is 1 lakh. And after 10 lakhs, my income is only 40 lakhs. 40 lakhs pay 30 percentage, hits me 12 lakhs. Thereby, my total tax is showing 13 lakh 12,500. Correct? Correct? Tell me, people, am I liable for surcharge? No, my surcharge becomes nil, and therefore my total tax is 13 lakh 12,500. Correct? 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 Now, people, look at this statement. Look at the statement and tell me, do you see something is wrong? What? कितना बढ़ रहा है? Better not. How do you not? क्या करे? You'll go to the employer and come and say, sir, मेरे को salary नहीं चाहिए, sir. People, do you see an issue? Do you see an issue? The issue is very simple. Notice this carefully. What is my income difference? My income difference is 1 lakh. Yes. By earning an extra 1 lakh rupees, I was happy because I earned extra 1 lakh. My money is increasing. Yes. But the problem starts here. The problem is when I look at my tax computation, something is horribly wrong. I am actually supposed to pay 1 lakh 64,250. Now I'm kind of scared. I'm like, for the effort I put on 1 lakh, you are asking me to pay extra 1 lakh 64,250. Something is wrong. Something is wrong. Tell me, people, why is it wrong? Why did you end up paying 1 lakh 64,000? Hey, last I checked, 1 lakh के ऊपर 30% is the tax. So मतलब 1 lakh extra, you want 30,000 only, you should have extra paid. But you're paying 1 lakh 64,250. What is exactly gone wrong? If you notice on the left side, you levied a 1,34,000 ka surcharge. You levied an extra 1,34,000 ka surcharge, which is causing problems to you. Yes, the same 1,34,000 is not present on the right side. If you notice, till now, whenever we were computing, whether 51 lakhs or 50 lakhs, everything was on a ladder concept. We were doing slab rate computation. But surcharge hit me on 1,34,000 for the full tax. Surcharge of 1,34,000 hit me on the full tax. Even on the incomes up to 50 lakhs. Should I have paid that? Should I have paid that? Unfortunately, yes, because I told you surcharge is not a slab concept. Surcharge is tax on. Correct, not correct. Yes, but somehow people, I am not feeling happy right now. By earning an extra 1 lakh rupees, I am responsible to pay 1,64,250. People, do I seem happy? What would I rather say? What would I rather say? Huh? What would I rather say? Why did I earn the 1 lakh itself? I would have rather not earned the 1 lakh rupees. I would have saved myself a little bit. I would have saved myself a little bit. Correct, not correct? Yes. Tell me, people, who am I? Rich person? 51 lakhs, I'm a rich person. Do I have control in the market? Don't have control in the market. I have control in the market. I went and informed income tax department near Nirmala Tai. What is wrong with you? Why should I pay extra 1,64,000 for earning 1 lakh? Idhukku pesame, I would have not even earned the 1 lakh. I would have not even earned the 1 lakh. Nirmala ma'am said, but Rahul, you earned it. I'm like, okay, but I don't want it. The moment you said you don't want it, Nirmala Tai said, Enakutru, if you don't want it, give it to me. Give it to me. I said, why should I give it to you? She's like, see, Rahul, if you give the 1 lakh to me, I will assume you earned only 50 lakhs. If you give the 1 lakh to me, I will assume you earned only 50 lakhs, which means I will ask you to pay tax of 13 lakh, 12,500. Tell me, people, will I say okay, not okay? I will say okay, not okay. I will say okay because at least I am saving 64 to 50. Hello. Yes or no? By paying that 1 lakh to Nirmala Tai, I am at least saving 64 to 50. Better than paying 1 lakh 64. Correct. Yes. So what did I went and tell? I went and told Nirmala Tai, okay, I'll do one thing. I will surrender the 1 lakh rupees to you. In return, I want my income to show 50 lakhs. In return, I want my income to show 50 lakhs, which means I only want to pay tax of 13, 12, 500. I want to pay tax of 13, 12, 500. People, Nirmala ma'am is okay, not okay? Why not okay? Correct. But okay, let me think from Nirmala perspective. Nirmala wanted how much? 1 lakh पे कितना? 30 percentage. निर्मला को अभी कितना मिल रहा है? 1 लाख पे पूरा 1 लाख. People look from Nirmala ma'am's shoes, where Nirmala ma'am should have got 1 lakh पे 30 percentage tax. Now you are surrendering the full 1 lakh, which means technically Nirmala ताई के लिए this is 100% profit. क्यों लगेगा? 50 lakhs इनकम हो गया ना, क्यों सरचार्ज लगेगा? किसको? That's fine. That 64 to 50 was never deserving to her itself. No. People think about this logically. Nirmala ma'am was here for collecting tax. She should have collected only 30 percentage. She ended up collecting the full 1 lakh from you. That itself is bonus only to her. I don't deny, yes, she wants to be greedy and collect the 64 also. But right now itself, she's on a bonus stage. Yes or no? Yes. By doing this, people, she's playing double gun. One, she will earn bonus. Second, she will also tell the rich person, I'm looking to you, I'm listening to you. Hello. Yes or no? Yes. So by informing the rich person, no problem. Don't pay 64 to 50. I am being nice to the rich person. But at the same time, I know internally I should have only collected 30,000. But I am now collecting full 1 lakh, which means Eneco profit. He is also happy. Both are happy. Yes or no? So no. Appa, what will you propose, people? I will propose, I will surrender 1 lakh rupee. I won't pay any extra. I won't pay any extra. The moment I surrendered 1 lakh rupee, my income became 50 lakhs. My tax became 13 lakh 12,500. Correct, not correct? Yes. But question to you is very simple. People, whom did you surrender 1 lakh? Nirmala Tai. Whom are you going to give 13 lakh? Nirmala Tai. Appa, both are technically tax only. Both are technically correct. So can I come and say it this way? My normal tax was 13, 12, 500. I am proposing to extra surrender. I am proposing to extra surrender 1 lakh. Therefore, Nirmalata is asking for a tax of 14 lakh 12,500. Hey, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, people, imagine, forget Nirmalatai. Forget Nirmalatai. Look at my perspective. How much did I really earn? 51 lakh. How much did I really earn? 51 lakhs. Now, in this 51 lakhs, I should have paid 1476 750. Correct. Once again, people, I earned 51 lakhs. I should have paid 1476 750. In this 1476 750, I went and told Nirmala ma'am, I will surrender 1 lakh, but I will not pay anything extra. I will not pay anything. How much I should have paid? 164. How much did I pay? 1 lakh. How much did I not pay? 64,250. Which means, can I reduce the 64,250 by telling that Nirmala ma'am said me don't pay? Can I? People, total karo, magic देखो. Magic, logic. This is logic. LAW. Yes, point is very simple, people. Income tax is coming and telling you when you're earning an income of 51 lakhs, you are being mistreated right now. Because unfortunately, you are paying more tax than what you earned itself. In which case, I am giving you a proposal. The proposal is that you can either surrender your income and I will reduce your income accordingly. But the surrender of income is technically nothing but extra tax paid off, and therefore your number becomes 14, 12, 500. On the contrary, you can come and say, I was rightfully required to pay 14, 12, 1476, 750, but I went and I told Nirmala ma'am, I don't want to pay the extra 64, 250, making my taxes 14, 12, 500. Whether you talk from left side or you talk from right side, logic remains the correct. 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 Now tell me, people, imagine I am this guy. I am this guy. Am I happy with this proposal? Why? What is wrong? I was supposed to pay 164. I'm paying 1 lakh only. No. Downside of being a rich person. True, but better than not paying 1 lakh 64 to 50. No. Am I okay with this? See, rather than paying 1 lakh 64 to 50, at least I'm only paying 1 lakh right now. Apo technically, I'm still happy. I'm still, I'll be like, okay, fine. At least not, something better than nothing. Something better than. Correct, not correct. Yes. Apo technically, tell me, people, as a person, am I happy, not happy? Am I happy, not happy? This is the problem with you people. The problem is you get excited very soon. You missed out something here. Uh, you get excited very soon. You forgot to add cess. Number becomes 56, 500. Total is 60. People, now I don't know how many of you are understanding this, but I actually am stupid here. Tell me why. I ended up surrendering the full 1 lakh. I ended up surrendering the full 1 lakh. I earned extra 1 lakh. I surrendered the full 1 lakh. On that, you're now levying cess, which means for earning that 1 lakh rupee, I am actually paying you 1 lakh 4,000. What 1 lakh 4,000? People, come to the right side. Look at this carefully. Come to the right side. What was my actual tax payable? 13, 12, 500. How much did I surrender? 1 lakh. You're going to be levy cess on what? 14, 12, 500. This 4% cess is on what? On full 14, 12, 500. Up, I am levying cess on 13, 12, 500 also. I am levying cess on 1 lakh also. Levying cess on 1 lakh, 4 percentages. 4,000 rupees. Yes. Upon look at this carefully, people. When I've already ended up surrendering 1 lakh rupee, where the hell am I paying 4,000 rupees from? When I already earned only 1 lakh, I gave you up the full 1 lakh rupee. आपको सेस तो लगना ही नहीं चाहिए था. सेस तो problem with you people. You got excited. You said good. Nirmala ma'am said okay. You said good. Okay. You got overexcited at surcharge stage. You forgot to wait till cess stage, and therefore Nirmala ma'am said, you did not ask, I will not give. I will not give. Matlab, you will compute this computation before cess. You will make this computation before cess. Are you losing money? Yes. कुछ कर सकते हैं? नहीं. This is the answer. This is the answer, which means technically your actual tax payable is 14 lakh 69,000 rupees. You can't avoid it. Rahul, I'm paying 4,000 rupees extra. हाँ, कुछ कर सकते हैं? नहीं, because हमारी गलती, हमारी गलती. Why were you okay with it? You should have not been okay in the first place. You said, nahi, okay, better than 1 lakh 64, I'll okay to pay 1 lakh. You should have waited till the cess. You did not wait till the cess. Nirmala ma'am said, you did not ask, I will not give. I will ask you to pay cess even on that 1 lakh rupee. Even on that 1 lakh rupee. This is where the problem started. This is where the problem started. Now don't come and ask me, Rahul, ab to mere ko pata hai, can I go and ask? Nahi karenge. This was introduced very long back. You never asked then. I will not give you even now. I will not give you even now. Till date, everything is going on, and you cannot claim cess as a relief. You cannot claim cess as a relief. You will get the answer like this only. This is the actual answer. This is the actual answer. Any doubts on this part? Clear enough to go? Yes. Now on the right side, people, what have you written? Surrender of income. I have told surrender of income on the right side, which means I am going to surrender my income to you. To you. On the left side, I'm not surrendering. No. On the left side, Nirmala ma'am is giving me lower tax. Nirmala ma'am is giving me lower tax. This lower tax in the market came to be known as marginal relief. Came to be known as marginal relief. Marginal relief is basically coming and saying your income was 50 or 51, very marginal difference. And for that marginal difference, I am giving you a relief. I am giving you a relief. So I am being extra nice to you. Who is this? Income tax department is being extra nice to you with this by calling it marginal relief. Yes or no? Yes or no? Himanshu. प्रॉफिट नहीं रिलीफ मिल रहा है. True, but the question is very simple. You should have earned, you earned how much? You earned how much? 1 lakh extra. How much are you ending up paying on that 1 lakh? See, the benefit you're getting of 60,000 is on your 50 lakh income. I don't doubt it. But how much did you extra earn? 1 lakh. I'm not denying that. My question is very simple. You should have been smart enough to ask the relief after cess, not before cess. Had you asked the relief after cess, what would have happened? You would have surrendered only 1 lakh. Now that you're asking this relief before cess, you're technically paying tax of 1 lakh 4,000 for earning 1 lakh. Do you have the cash flow for it? You have to pay more 4,000 from your own pocket, right? That is what I'm feeling difficult about, nothing else. I understand, yes, you're making a profit of 60,000, but that 60,000 profit was never even deserving to you. Because at the end of the day, 50 lakhs with a surcharge tha hi nahi. Correct? So to that extent, the 1 lakh rupees which you're paying extra, you're now paying 1 lakh 4,000 for it. Which means it technically does not make sense to earn that 1 lakh itself. True. That's true. But then the point is when you're giving a relief to me, should you not give it properly also? Had it given me a proper relief, what would I have asked? A relief of 1 lakh, giving you 1 lakh. But now is the case where I'm giving you 1 lakh but paying actually. That is where the issue is, nothing else. Yeah, I understand people, the scheme is good, no doubts about it. You're getting 60,000 ka benefit, but 60,000 is okay. It's not about the 60,000 because that's a tax on the 50. I am more concerned about the fact that I'm earning 1 lakh rupee and you're asking me to pay 1 lakh 4,000 for it. That seems like a extortion. Yes or no? Yes or no? That is where the whole problem starts with the chapter of nothing else. Clear with me on this? Any doubts on this part? Good enough to go? Yes. People, we left a line. The line heading is called marginal relief. The line heading is called marginal relief. Yes, yes. Now, people, from an exam perspective, should you be doing the left side? Should you be doing the right side? Should be doing the left side. Should be doing the left side. But if you understand this carefully, people, to do the left side, you need the Right side. Unless you know what is the difference in tax, how will you know difference in income? Yes. So this is what it is. By the way, just to clarify, people in exam, ICI will give you a question. ICI will say income is 51 lakhs. ICI will put a statement down, say compute tax. Do you expect ICI to come and say including marginal relief? No, which means this is something you need to figure out. This is something you need to figure out. This is what we call as silent adjustments. Silent adjustments, basically adjustments where ICI will not tell you what to do. You should be smart enough to realize that the person is paying more tax, therefore I want a relief. Therefore I want a relief. So if you do it on an Excel, it is like 51 lakh 56,400 something will come if on an Excel computation you do. But again, ICI will not expect you to remember all those numbers. ICI will make it very apparent. Numbers will be very apparent, like 51 lakh 50,000, 50 lakh 50,000, 50 lakh 51,000. Numbers which very close to the slab, which means looking at the number itself, you'll ask a question: why are you having a number so close? You could have rather given me a round off number of 50 lakhs. When you ask that question to yourself, something should strike. They're probably testing on marginal relief, which means this is something you have to figure out in the exams. No one else is going to tell you this. Are we making sense? Yes? Yes? Good. Now that you know the steps, people, you're going to do the next question on yourself. Question number 9. किया नहीं क्या सॉरी 50,11,000 भी हो तो भी सर्च आ जाएगा. Now, people, on a practical level, tell me if you are a person who's smart enough in life, would you have ever earned 51 lakhs? Why? You may understand that yes, relief and all is there, but at the end of the day, when you're supposed to pay 1 lakh 4,000 for earning 1 lakh, I would have rather not earned 51 lakhs. Yes or no? Yes. Which means on a practical level, a person, if he's smart enough, would realize that he should never earn 51 lakhs. If you think about this logically, people, I am okay to pay tax on 50 lakhs. When I know that if I'm surrendering 1 lakh and I'm going to pay 1 lakh 4,000, I would have rather spent the 1 lakh on myself. Yes or no? Imagine I'm running a business, people. Had I spent this 1 lakh for going for a party and all, I would have claimed a business expense. And had I claimed a business expense, my income would have been 50 lakhs. I would have been nice. Which means that 1 lakh rupees which I spent on myself, at least I would have been happier. On the contrary, you using this 1 lakh and giving it to department, you're ending up paying 1 lakh to department plus another 4,000 also. Which means no benefit to you plus extra money for yourself. Yes or no? Either what I would do. I would rather spend it for myself itself. Yes, which is why I always warn everyone. Now, this is not something you should be relevant right now, but as a practical person, when you start doing business, profession, stuff like that, I always recommend that you always, somewhere around 20th March, 25th March, always do a sanity check. Always do a sanity check, because understand, people, for you to book 50 lakhs, you need to first show the expense. First, you have to incur the expense. Now, you can't incur the expense in assessment year when you compute the tax. You need to assess the income during your previous year, which means somewhere around 25, 26, 25th March, 26th March. If you can just do a sanity check on yourself and come and ask yourself, okay, looking like my income is showing more than 50 lakhs. I have 5 more days. Let's spend it off. March में जाएंगे party. Yes, we'll go party in the month of March. We'll spend that 1 lakh off and we'll be happy to ourselves that, okay, at least I saved 4,000 rupees. Hello. This is something you should know as a practical person. So always realize this one fact, people, and I don't know why people do this, but every time everyone comes and talks to me, people would say income tax is like a post-mortem job. Basically, someone will earn income, then I will compute tax. Yes or no? Actually speaking, you are being stupid. Because if you're doing something on a post-mortem job, you don't have opportunity to save yourself somewhere. If you start planning things in advance, it becomes a lot easier for you. A plan like this would help you save 4,000 rupees. Yes or no? But for that, you should have done this computation even before you're liable for it. Because the liability to compute tax would have come in assessment year. And still, you being proactive to do it right now shows the kind of guilt you have to yourself. Correct? Not correct? Yes. So sometimes, people, you need to realize income tax is not just about a post-mortem job. Income tax is about planning also. Yes. Now, the reason I'm telling you this is very simple. Problem what happens with us Indians is one thing. Now, you and all, or we are together going to become CS. Yes. Now, problem with us is no one will ever approach a CA normally. Because 99% time, what will happen when someone approaches CA, they will come and say, Rahul, year ho gaya. This is the return. This is the income. You pay tax. At that stage, you will say, okay, this is the income. I will pay tax. But that stage only that one idiot Marwadi will come to you and will come and say, no, no, Rahul, ये तो मैं Google में भी कर लेता. The reason I'm coming to you is because with this income, you show me lower tax. And that's where the whole problem starts, because now the year is also over. Activities also cannot be done. Without anything in hand, you now have to become extra smart to see that you can save his tax. And that only happens by one way, doing illegal things, nothing else. Because people, when you can't put expenses, there is no chance to put expenses. Year is already over. When there is no year left for you, what expenses will you book in that? Correct? Yes, that is where you have to be extra smart to realize, people, that if you have any kind of persons going forward reaching out to you and saying mera tax filing karo, ask them first, will you come to me before the assessment year? Will you come to me before the assessment year? If they're asking to come after assessment year, you might as well not do it. Because the problem is very simple, people. Kal ko jaake when they go to jail, you will never be caught, but your respect is gone. Kal ko jaake he'll come and say, ha, I went to jail because Rahul did not do a good job. Do you want that risk on your show? Which is why, people, I always recommend, at least for those people who come to me for approach, I always tell them, if you come, you better come before 31st March. You better come before 31st March. Show me the statement at least once. And let me tell you what kind of suggestions I can give you, so that today itself we can make some better investments, better savings, and you and I are both happy. Don't come to me at the last stage and come and say, Rahul, I have 1 crore ka revenue. I want to make zero tax. That's not how it works. It can be done, but it should not be done, technically speaking. Clear? Yes? Any doubts? Good to go? Perfect. Illustration number 9. Illustration number 9. Compute tax of compute tax of Mrs. First one we wrote unlucky, is it? People, unlucky का synonym दो. Synonym बोला, antonym नहीं बोला. इतना तो मेरे को भी आता है. Mrs. में भी वंश है. Let's do thesaurus. You know what is thesaurus? Sure, sure. How many of you have watched Friends? You watch Friends? There is this one show where there is one show where Joey will come and say that I'm writing a letter for you. Yes, that letter was written by using thesaurus, people. Thesaurus is basically where you can put a word and the word will give you a more difficult word. Same meaning. Yes. What do we want? Unlucky. Unlucky का synonym. मेरे लिए चाहिए, तेरे को क्या चाहिए? Hapless. क्या नाम है ये? Jinxed. Jinxed is a good word. Yes. Compute tax of Mrs. Jinx. लिखो रे, टाइम पास क्या करूं? कुछ भी लिखना, तेरी क्या, तेरा जीजा मामा थोड़ी ना. Illustration number 9. Illustration number 9. Compute tax of Mrs. Jinx having a total income of 2 crore 1 lakh 50,000. 1 lakh 50,000. Hmm. One second. मेरे को भी लिखने दे. Compute tax of having total income of 2 crore 1 lakh 50,000. What do you want? DTR. क्या करेगा? We'll ask questions when it makes relevance. क्या करेगा? पूछ रहा इसलिए बता रहा हूँ, people. नॉन रेसिडेंट, एज 68 years. अब इसका रेलेवेंस क्या है मेरे को नहीं पता, बट पूछा इसलिए मैं बता रहा हूँ. Go for it. People, same thing. Left and right. Left and right. Do it on the left side. Do it very carefully. Total income is 2 crore 1 lakh 50,000. I'm in DTR. I'm in DTR. What will I do? Up to. Very good. Up to 24 lakhs. Number is 3 lakhs. For the balance at the rate of 30 percentage, number gives me 53 lakh. 53 lakh. 53 lakh 25,000. My total basic tax is 56 lakh 25,000. People, my income is 2 crore 1 lakh 50,000, which is more than 2 crores. I'm liable for a surcharge at the rate of, very good, go forward. I'm adding a surcharge at the rate of 25 percentage. Number is, total is 70 31 250. Very good. Correct, correct, correct. Bade, bade. People, ask yourself a question. Ask yourself a question. Number is given as 2 crore 1 lakh 50,000. Looks like a weird number. Could have been 2 crores. Let's try 2 crores. Could have been 2 crores. What will I say? Again, the same thing. Up to rupees 24 lakhs for the balance at the rate of 30 percentage. Number is, people, you finished till here, then I have a question. Finish till here, I have a question. Finish. Okay, okay. Now look at this carefully, people. You asked yourself, number looks weird. I would like to stop at 2 crores. When you stopped at 2 crores, one thing is fairly clear. Had I earned only 2 crores, I should have paid a surcharge of at least 15 percentage. Can I avoid that? Which means minimum 15 has to be paid. Yes. Apo, you should have been smart. No, you should have asked Rahul, what if I check at 50 lakhs? Then no surcharge. No, you can't go that different. Heading is called marginal. Really, marginal means very close. Then closest limit is what you're checking for. You can't check for a limit at 50 lakhs. That's not close to you. Yes or no? Yes. That is why people, a bare minimum surcharge of 15 anyway is going to be levied at you. 8 lakh 37,000, adding a total of 0. 000. Now hold back, hold back, hold back, hold back. People, shh, hold back. I'm showing you how to present it off also, people. By the way, if you're copying my presentation, good for you. I don't want people breaking your calculators and giving me numbers. Presentation matters in my subject. The one problem with my subject is, even if you know the right answer, you get everything on the calculator, mark will still be 0. Yes, people complain for DT only for one reason. Rahul, mark nahi aa raha. The only reason mark nahi aa raha is because you write something and you expect we will understand. Yes, you need to understand what we will understand first of all. So you have to present what I will understand. If I'm taking the efforts, I assume everyone is taking the same efforts. Presentation should match with mine. Yes. Now match the presentation like this, people. What am I going to do? My difference of income is, सुनो तो सही. Difference of income is, my difference of income is 1 lakh 50,000. My difference of tax is, yes, people, extortion is one thing. Look at this, no. Look at the kind of extortion going on. For an income earn of 1 lakh 50, you literally want me to pay 6 lakh 14,250. 6x cost. Yes, for earning 1 lakh rupee, you want me to pay 6 lakh rupees. Seems like a joke only. Correct, not correct. Yes. What are you going to do, people? You're not going to write it as it is. You're going to write a line here. For a use a different color pen. Whatever different color you have, red pen is good enough. मैं खुद ही reduce कर रहा हूँ. For earning an income of rupees, for earning an income of rupees 1,50,000, Mrs. Jinx cannot be expected to pay rupees 6,14,250. Yes. So for earning an income of 1,50,000, Mrs. Jinx cannot be expected to pay 6,14,250. Therefore, she will receive a marginal relief of rupees 4 lakh. Very good. 64,250, which is nothing but 6 lakh 14,250 minus 1,50,000. Yes, yes. People, 3 lines you have to mandatory write an exam. You have to mandatory write an exam. Not writing this gets away marks. Yes, you will lose marks for every step you don't mention. So be very careful on this. Done? Done. People, are we doing left side, right side? We're doing left side. We're doing left side. What are you going to do? Come to the middle of the page. Come to the middle of the page. You will again write it as tax was 70 lakh 31,250 minus marginal leaf. People, marginal leaf के लिए can I write MR? No, you can't. No, you can't. Rahul can do it. Rahul का clear हो गया. 4 lakh 64,250. Please make sure you write the full forms, people. Tax liability is 65 lakh. हाँ, अच्छा exact number 65 lakh 67,000. रुक जाओ, रुक जाओ. Done till here? Done till here? People, at this stage, I want to check if I've done the right answer. At this stage, I want to check if I've done the right answer. What will I do? Go to the right side, add 1,50,000. Check if the number is matching. Check if the number is matching. Go to the right side, 64 lakh 17,000 on the calculator. Add 1,50,000. Check the total. 65 lakh 67,000. This is a hint for you that yes, I've done the good job. I've done a good job. I can proceed forward. Yes, if the right side is not matching, please stop, redo this once again. See where you have made a mistake and then go forward from there. Do not proceed forward unless you see the right answer matching for you. That's what I said, you can't do it. Income tax does not permit you to claim marginal relief after cess. Despite the fact that you will pay extra money, department wants you to do that because problem is with rich people who did not ask it after cess, they asked it. Clear? Yes, yes. So therefore, marginal relief comes into picture. I add cess on this, number becomes 2 lakh 62. Very good. When you go to the right side, what is the right side tax? 6417 you would have paid had your income been 2 crores. Yes. How much am I surrendering? How much are you surrendering? 1 lakh 50. So you can add 6417 पे 1 lakh 50. ऐड करो तो कितना आ रहा है? चेक करो नीचे मैच हुआ क्या. If it matches, it means clear. Yes, yes, good. Finish kar lo. Yes, now people, here is the hint for you. Notice carefully. In the previous question, I said I'm a resident, age 60 something, and all those stuff, and I did marginal leave. In this question, I'm saying I'm a non-resident, and still you did this marginal leave. Still you did this marginal leave, which means marginal leave is not a problem, no matter who you are, as long as you are levied surcharge. As long because surcharge is applicable for everyone, marginal relief is also applicable for everyone. Yes or no? Yes. Because I'm levying surcharge to you, marginal relief is equally applicable to you. No single person should be mistreated just because you are a different status person. Doesn't matter. MR is applicable for every single person. Clear? Any doubts? Good to go? Perfect. खत्म कर लो people. खत्म कर लो. What is this called? मतलब you have to show this much. उतना तो दिखाना ही पड़ेगा वरना how will you know what is the difference of income? This is the presentation. This is the exact presentation. Working note जैसे it'll be confusing for you. This is at least easier to remember. No? देखने में समझ में आ रहा है समझ में आ रहा है समझा नहीं हाँ this is more for your reference people. I'm just trying to give you the best presentation I think would make more sense for your exam so that you don't miss out on anything. When you remember it like this, what will happen? Exam में automatically click होता है कि okay, we did it this way. This is how you have to present it, so that you don't end up making mistakes. Nothing else, right? If you feel you have a better presentation, feel free to do it. मेरे को answer चाहिए बस. Yes, these are my presentations which I always think make sense for me to remember in exams properly. और कुछ नहीं. Good to go. सबका हो गया. चले. Good. People, same thing. You're going to leave a line for a heading. You're going to leave a line for a heading, and I am going to give you a question. Question is illustration number 10. Illustration number 10. Yes, compute tax of Mr. Almost Poor. Compute tax of Mr. Almost Poor, resident, age 27 years, having reported having reported an income of rupees 5 lakh 2,000 under ATR and rupees 12 lakh 25,000 under DTR. So there is a guy called Mr. Almost Poor people. Yes, there's a guy called Mr. Almost Poor. Problem what happened is when this guy was computing his statement, he found out that if he reports his income under ATR after claiming expenses, his income is 5 lakh 2,000. And the same guy for this same year, if he does not claim his expenses, he is reporting 12 lakh 25,000 under DTR. Question has come before you as a consultant of him. Which regime should you choose? Which regime should you choose? Has the question come before you? This is the question. This is the question. Any doubts on the question? Question समझ में आ गया? Very good. People, we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to split my page into two. This time, the split is not going to be for differential. Split is going to be left side is ATR, right side is go forward. 5 lakh 2000. That's it. Yes, yes, yes. People ATR. My total income is 5 lakh 2000 and DTR. My total income is 12 lakh 25,000. Yes, yes. करो आराम से. Give me my basic tax. Give me my basic tax. Full stop. Eh? Give me my basic tax. Both sides. Both sides. Both sides. Both sides. क्या हुआ? Give me my basic tax on both the sides. 12,000 कैसे आया तेरे को? ए क्या पूछा मैं? 12,700. Give me both the sides, people. What is happening on the left side? I'm going to show for 0 to 2.5 lakhs. My rate is 0. My tax is 0. From 2.5 lakhs to 5 lakhs, my rate is 5 percentage. My tax is 12,500. My differential 2,000 rupees gets taxed at con rate and bola. Number is any doubts? Right side, right side. 0 to 4 lakhs, 0, 0. 4 lakhs to 8 lakhs, 5 percentage 20,000, 8 lakhs to 12 lakhs, 10 percentage 40,000. For 25,000, I'm going to pay. People, सबका हो गया, सबका हो गया. Finish करो, finish करो, finish करो. Yes, yes. Good. People, look, no, look, no. My left side income is 5 lakh. My left side income is 5 lakh 2,000. Number seems weird. सेस कौन भर रहा है? सेस तू टैक्स ही पहले भर रहा है. सेस छोड़ तू. People, shh, okay. I am at 5 lakh 2,000. I'm in an unfortunate position because had I been 5 lakhs, I would have been poor, which is why I'm almost poor. Yes, I'm almost poor because I'm technically not poor by 2,000 rupees. Now, same logic, had my income been 5 lakhs, my tax would have been 0. Now that my income is 5 lakh 2,000, you're asking me to pay 12,900 rupees, where I should have paid nothing. Where I should have paid nothing. You're asking me to pay 12,900 rupees. People, fair, not fair? Not fair. What will you propose? Yeah, relief. What will you propose? You'll say 2,000 nahi chahiye. You'll say I don't want 2,000 rupees. I will not pay extra. I'll not pay extra. People, funny thing. You are almost poor. You are India में voice is only for rich people, not for almost poor. Middle class is no worth only. Yes or no? Yes. Did you come and ask? नहीं. No one had the chance. No one had the chance. तुम्हारी कौन सुनता है? Yes or no? Who is listening to you? No one is listening to you. You never asked. Nirmala never gave. Nirmala never gave. Nirmala said, since you are more than 5 lakhs, you are not poor. No marginal rebate and all. Gone case. Pay cess. Close answer. Pay session. Close answer. Which means left side pe answer is rounded off to. Funny thing, for earning extra 2000, you had to pay. You had to pay 13,420. कुछ भी नहीं कर सकते. Yes, yes, yes. Nothing can be done because you never asked. You never asked. No, because rich people asked. Rich people said, I am facing problems, so rich people asked. Poor people said, I face problem, but why will I go and approach Nirmala ma'am and all? She is very big. I cannot come and ask her. Therefore, I didn't ask. She never gave. We left it off. We left it off. Nirmala ma'am never proposed it. We never gave it to them, and therefore they are actually paying 13,420 rupees. Unfortunately, not. Let me put it this way: only when you have a surcharge, you'll ask for marginal leave. Yes, yes. Now, people, problem is left side is ATR, alternate tax regime, the regime which is part of Finance Act from 1961. You never asked back then, I never gave you back then. Default tax regime just came in. It's been like 4 years. So for the last 60 years, people realized we forgot to ask. This time at least we will ask. This time at least we'll ask. So what happened when default tax regime was being introduced? They went and said, "Ma'am, that time you did not give. Ipo achu kudunga." Yes or no? Yes. The only problem is when you said Ippo Ache Kudunga, she understood only for new tax regime. She thought you're asking only for default tax regime. She thought you're never asking for alternate tax regime. So she only gave it for default tax regime, which means in default tax regime, what happens? You had earned 12 lakhs, you would have paid zero. You're earning 12 lakh 25, you're paying 60,000, 63,750. How much extra did I earn? 25,000. For earning extra 25, you're asking me to pay 63,750. I would rather pay 25,000. I would rather pay 25,000 and not pay the balance. And not pay the balance. Which means how much extra am I not paying? 38, which is what I'm going to now call as marginal rebate, which is what I'm going to now call as marginal rebate. Number is 38,750, making my tax liability as. Hey, 25,000 देखा देखा सा number है. 25,000 is nothing but your actual income. It's nothing but your actual income. People, compared to surcharge, this is a lot easier because here I know that up to rebate tax was anyway zero. And therefore, what I need to give is my actual income. Basically, surrender concept. Right side, not left side. Right side is what I'm doing. Right side is what I'm doing. Logic remains the same. Yes or no? Apo, when it comes to marginal rebate, you don't even have to compute. You can on the face of your head come and tell what is the right answer. If I tell you my income is 12 lakh 40, surrender 40. If I tell you my income is 12 lakh 10, surrender 10. If I tell you my income is 13 lakhs, surrender nothing, idiots. Hey, rebate is only till 60,000. Rebate is only till 60,000. How can you surrender 1 lakh and all? I would rather end up paying the normal tax. Hello. Apo, people, till what time should you check for marginal rebate? Very simple. How much rebate you would have given me? 60,000. Apo, till what will I check? 12 lakh 60,000. Because I'm okay to surrender up to my rebate. I am okay to surrender up to my rebate. Look at this carefully. If my income was 12 lakhs, I would have paid tax less of 60,000 because that is what you gave me as rebate. Which means when I'm surrendering income also, I will surrender up to 60,000. After that, I will say, why should I surrender? I would rather pay my tax itself. I would rather pay my tax itself. Correct, not correct? Yes, think no people. Imagine I give you an example. I tell you, my income is 12 lakh 80. My income is 12 lakh 80. I'm in default tax regime. Help me compute what will happen. Up to 12 lakhs, you will say tax is 60,000. For the 80,000, you will ask, which means 72,000. Yes, sir. Yes. Now look, people, if I would have computed normally itself, I would have paid 72. Are you stupid to surrender 80,000? What will you say? Might as well pay 72 and close it off. Correct. Yes. Apo, the hint for you in exam is people, when you get a marginal rebate question, the hint will be to check up to 12 lakh 60,000. Up to 12 lakh 60,000, I am comfortable giving my income off. After 12 lakh 60, I would say let's pay normal tax. Apo, marginal rebate is not a concept. Is not a concept. Are we making sense? Any doubts on this part? Yes. Bado. Khatam karo right side. People, one problem. मैं बताता हूँ. Funny thing is, even after going to default tax regime and realizing a mistake, you forgot to ask for cess. Number is finish. I'll explain. हो गया? Okay. Listen, Bhavik. Income कितना है? Tax कितना है? For an income of 12 lakh 25,000, tax is coming at 63,750. Had my income been 12 lakhs, how much would my tax be? Why? Very good. So if my income would have been 12 lakhs, I would have paid zero tax. With my income being 12 lakh 25, you're asking me to pay 63,750. How much extra did you earn? 25,000. You earned extra 25,000. How much tax are you extra paying? Why? Because you should have paid nothing versus you're paying 63. So what will you tell? I will surrender 25. I will surrender 25. I don't want to pay extra. How much you should have paid? How much are you surrendering? How much are you not surrendering? Any doubts? Good to go. Good to go. Yes. Yes, you're going to write a note on the bottom. The concept of marginal rebate only applies for only applies for only applies for very good. Yes. Now this is a little confusing, people. This is where you'll go wrong in exam. So be very, very careful on this as an exam question. Done, 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 done. Just for my comfort, people. Just for my comfort. I'm giving you one more question. Let's see if you're able to answer this for me. हाँ. कहाँ पे surrender लिखा? Is the tax payable? It's not surrender. It's a tax payable. That's all. Because तुमने rebate ले लिया ना, तो उसके बाद surrender क्या हुआ? Surrender is when you would have done the right method. I'm doing the left method. You remember the marginal relief? We did left and right. I'm doing the left side. Yes. Now, for my comfort, people, you don't need to do it. You don't need to do it. I'm showing it to you. Just help me out with the computation. Yes. I am doing it for you. Question is given to you that my income under default tax regime, my income under default tax regime is confirmed to you as 12 lakh 50,000. This is what default tax regime tells you. Now I'll give you the long method. I'll give the shortcut. I'll give the shortcut. First long method, people. First compute tax on 12 lakh 50,000. Help karo. 0 to 4 lakhs 0. 4 lakhs to 8 lakhs 20,000. 8 lakhs to 12 lakhs 40,000. My extra 50,000 at the rate of 15 percentage. Very good. 7,500. Total taxes. बहुत ही बढ़िया. Yes or no? Yes. I am telling you, number looks weird. Let's go and check for 12 lakhs. If I'm checking for 12 lakhs, 0 to 4 lakhs is 0. 4 lakh to 8 lakh is 20,000. 8 lakh to 12 lakh is 40,000. Total taxes. But I am poor. But I am poor. Eligible for rebate. My rebate number is 60,000. My taxes Very good. Yes. What am I doing? I'm checking my difference of income. My difference of income is 50,000. My difference of taxes, A for earning 50,000. You want me to pay 67,500. Would I pay? What will I say? I will give you a 50,000. I don't want 67,500. I am giving you 50, not taking 67,500, which means I'm less paying 17,500. Left side, right side, left side. Left side, I will call it as minus marginal rebate. How much? Very good. 17,500. My tax is 50,000 plus cess number is. Any doubts? Good to go. Very good. Shortcut method. People, my income is 12 lakh 50, less than 12 lakh 60. I am ready to surrender my income. Number is 50,000. Add cess 52,000. Khatam. Yes or no? Yes. I know up to 12 lakh 60, I will get marginal rebate. So what will I do? Whatever income I have, I surrender it off. I don't have to compute itself. I know my income is 50. I surrendered 50. Tax became 50. Tax became 50. Adding a cess number is 52,000. Straightforward, simple question. Yes or no? Yes. Why am I telling you that shortcut, people? Because marginal rebate as a concept is tested as MCQs in exam. They will not expect you to write notes. They will tell my income is 12 lakh 30. My income is 12 lakh 30. Go compute tax. Answer is 30 plus 4, 31 200 is the answer. Full stop khatam. 2 mark इसके लिए. 2 marks for this. The only problem is to earn the 2 marks, you should first remember that there is a concept called. If you get over excited, Rahul, हाँ 12 लाख 30 तो है, 12 लाख 30 पे कर दिया टैक्स, सेस डाला, आंसर आ गया, जीरो ही है. Because there is a concept called marginal rebate. You have to be careful on that. Clear? Yes. Marginal relief, marginal rebates are beautiful concepts which are always tested in exam, and always you'll make a mistake. Always you'll make a mistake because it's very challenging to remember. In the nick of the moment, you will never get a question like this, people. You're not going to get illustration number 10, compute tax on this number. They will literally give you a full question, a 14-mark question. In that 14-mark question, first of all, your job will be to get to this number. ये 51 lakhs ही तुम लोग निकालोगे, which means they'll give you salary, HP, PGBP, CG, IFOS, सब total करने के बाद 51 lakhs आ रहा है, and they'll say compute tax. Now when you've already spent so much time in the 5 heads of income, you'll be like, हाँ तो इसके बाद तो सब easy रहेगा. So what you'll do? Take 51 lakhs, compute tax, add cess, answer zero. Because at that stage you did not realize 51 आया क्या? Maybe number is very weird. Let's try marginal relief. Let's try marginal relief. That's where the whole challenge will start. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes. So you have to be extra careful, extra careful on this, people. This is a mistake you're going to make, which you should make, not in the exam. That's it. Clear? Yes. Any doubts? Good to go. Perfect. This is a concept for you to keep in mind. Yes, yes. Now I'm going to change my understanding, people. When we discussed about cess, I told you cess is to be levied on basic tax plus surcharge minus rebate. Correct? Yes. It's technically not that now. I'm going to say basic tax के लिए I will compute cess on basic tax plus surcharge minus rebate minus marginal relief minus marginal rebate, which basically means rebate cess is my last item always. Cess is my last item always. I will do cess only at the last stage. I will never do it before that. I'll never do it before that, because if you do anything before that, the answer will be wrong. Yes. So cess is the very last thing you will see in an answer. If you do cess anywhere before that, you are bound to get a wrong answer. Are we making sense? Clear on this part? Yes. Question, people. Marginal rebate will be applicable for. वो तो मेरे को पता है. रेसिडेंट नॉन रेसिडेंट. बहुत ही बढ़िया. नॉन रेसिडेंट को रिबेट कौन दे रहा है? तुम. A non-resident was anyway not eligible for rebate. Where are you giving marginal rebate to him? People, rebate was only given to resident. A marginal rebate is also only for resident. How can you give it to non-resident? Correct. Surcharge is applicable on both. A marginal relief is also on. Correct. Correct. Any doubts? Good to go. बहुत ही बढ़िया. Back to your notes. People, can you open your notes for me? Let's see what and all we have covered up. We're not completed the chapter. We're pending on chapters. If you're thinking chapter हो गया इतना ही था, we have just scratched the surface. Complications are yet to start. अभी तक complication start भी नहीं हुआ है. We have touched like 2 marks of the chapter. What you have touched till now is only 2 marks worth in the exam, people. Yes. इसके अलावा जो है वो सब ज्यादा important है. We'll come to that part. अभी तुम लोग ये समझोगे तुम आ जाओगे. Yes, yes, people, we're reading whatever we have learned till now. Let's see if we're able to understand from there. Yes, I'm trying to make sure that you're also aware about what is happening in the book. So let's see if you're understanding from there. We've already discussed that when it comes to rates of taxes, there is a scheme called as alternate tax regime, where the rates are given to you as follows. If you're a resident any age below 60, or if a non-resident with any age, then the rates are 0 to 2.5. Pado. 0 to 2.5, 0, 2.5 to 5, 5 percentage, 5 to 10, 20 percentage, after 10, 30 percentage. Then we understood that if you're a resident senior citizen age 60 or above, then it is 0 to 3, 0, 3 to 5, 5 percentage, 5 to 10, 20 percentage, after 10, 30 percentage. If you are a resident senior age 80 or above, then it is 0 to 5, 0, 5 to 10, 20, after 10, 30. Very good. Once you're done with that, people, you will understand that there is a concept called rebate. Basically, you are being poor. You are being a poor person if your total income is up to 5 lakh rupees. Notice you are only a poor if you are a. Please put a box on this. Please put a box on the word resident. Yes, so I'm only going to give you rebate if you're a resident individual having an income up to 5 lakhs. You're allowed a rebate of 12,500 or actual tax, whichever is lower. Yes. Now things on the right side, people, not relevant right now. We will discuss later. We will discuss later. I'm yet to discuss on those kind of aspects. Right now, it is 12,500 or actual tax, whichever is lower, whichever is lower. Good to go. Yes. Then if I'm going to go for surcharge, people, notice surcharge is computed on basic tax. It is not computed on your income. Income helps you know what surcharge will come, but number is going to be computed on your tax only. On your tax only. What are the numbers? Up to 50 lakhs. Hey, hey, hey. Up to 50 lakhs, 0. 50 lakhs to 1 crore, 10 percentage. 1 crore to 10, 1 crore to 2 crores, 15 percentage. 2 crores to 5 crores, 25 percentage. After that, it is 77 percentage. Notice carefully, it says greater than 50 lakhs, which means 50 lakhs is not liable for surcharge. That is what we did in marginal relief. 50 lakhs is not liable for surcharge, people. Greater than 50 lakhs is liable for surcharge. Clear with me on this? Yes. Again, right side is on hold. We will not discuss it right now. We'll discuss it later. Yes. Next point is also on hold. We are not discussing it. We are done with this. We are done with this. We are moving on to what is called as cess. We are moving on to what is called as cess, page number 10. Page number 10. Everything else is pending discussions. We are yet to complete those concepts of. We are at page number 10. Look, page number 10. It says when you have something, you have health and education cess at the rate of 4 percentage levied on all assessees on what? On total tax payable after considering rebate, marginal rebate, surcharge, marginal relief. Every bloody thing is considered before you take cess into consideration, which means cess is the last thing. लिखो लिखो लिखो. Cess is the last thing. I told you people, this is ideally not my job itself, but I'm giving you notes so that यही पढ़ लो बहुत है. Clear? Yes, yes, good. Then we have the concept of marginal relief, people. I have made it a little complex for you to understand. Marginal relief comes and says where the income tax payable on the income together with surcharge, basically 51 lakhs, basically 51 lakhs minus income tax payable on the nearest limit, basically 50 lakhs. If that number is greater than the total income minus nearest limit, which means 51 lakhs minus 50 lakhs, minus 50 lakhs. So left side I'm saying if the tax on 51 versus tax on 50, and right side I'm saying 51 minus 50. At any point of time, if you see that is higher, which means basically you're paying more tax than income. In that case, you'll be eligible for marginal relief. It says limits specified are given to you. The numbers we discussed, people: 50 lakhs, 1 crore, 2 crores, 5 crores. Hey, 5 crores is only there for ATR, not there for DTR. Correct, not correct? Yes. I've given you examples, people. The examples we did, two of the examples we did. बाकी सारे example यहाँ पे दिए हुए. You can refer this example more for your convenience. This is also one of the presentation tips. Now, in this presentation, we have gone straight down. In our presentation, we did left and right. Whatever works for you. Yes, whatever works at the end of the day. Answer chahiye. The end of the day, answer chahiye. If you notice, people, the notes which I wrote is the same notes given here. For earning an income of 1 lakh, A cannot be levied 1,64,000. Therefore, you're getting a marginal relief. All those notes are important for your exam purposes. Clear? So I have two illustrations given to you. Yes, and then we are moving on forward to the next chapters. We have something called DTR. Page number, yes, page number 174. Page number 174 talks about default tax regime. Default tax regime comes and says when I am a default tax regime person, I am eligible for an individual, whether he is a resident or non-resident, normal person, senior person, super senior person. I don't care. I don't care. Limits are given to you. For every incremental 4 lakh rupees, I'm going to incrementally add 5%. Notice it is in green, basically means these are amendments for you. These are amendments for you. They're going to test it for the first time for your exams. Yes. So be very mindful on this. Note, when it comes to poor category, you are eligible for rebate. Rebate is given to you if your income is up to 12 lakhs with a rebate amount of 60,000 rupees. With a rebate amount of 60,000 rupees. When tax नहीं आ रहा तो rebate का क्या करेगा? You're at 80 years. His income is 5 lakhs. 5 lakhs पे tax ही नहीं है ना. 0 to 5 lakhs is 0. But he's telling his income is 5 lakhs. If your income is more than 5 lakhs, then you won't get rebate. If your income is only 5 lakhs, then tax itself is 0, no? Rebate क्या लेगा तू उसमें? Yes? Good. People, rebate concessions are given to you. And then if you notice, I've given a concept called marginal rebate, where I say marginal rebate is tax payable before considering cess in is greater than total income minus 12 lakh rupees. Basically, how much tax I'm paying vis-a-vis how much income I'm earning. That is my marginal rebate given to you. In such a case, the tax payable exceeding will be claimed as marginal rebate. Again, the same example is given. Notice, people, my income is 12 lakh 15. Shortcut is take 15, add cess, take 15, add cess number is 15,600 is my answer here. That's all. Straightforward. Yes, yes, yes. What are you going to keep in mind, people, when it comes to marginal rebate? Check up to 12 lakh 60,000. Check up to 12 lakh 60,000. Yes, yes, good. Apart from that, if you notice, people, the concept of marginal rebate is not available in case you're opting to pay tax as per normal provisions of the act. Basically, ATR. You can't claim marginal rebate in ATR. That is only applicable for DTR. Is confirmed here. Is confirmed here. After that, you have surcharge, people. The same rules: 10 percentage, 15 percentage, 25. No, you can't claim marginal rebate on ATR. That's what is written. That is what we wrote in red, if you remember, in the notes. Same notes I've given here. Yes, yes. If you're going to have surcharge, you can't have an enhanced surcharge of 37 percentage liable for you. An enhanced surcharge of 37 percentage does not trigger in DTR. In DTR, yes or no? It is only applicable in ATR. Correct, not correct? Yes, very good. After that, you have the concept of margin relief, same as ATR, which means margin relief can be claimed by both ATR and DTR, whereas rebate can only be claimed for DTR, not for. Very good. You're going to put it out in a sticky note, people. Take out a sticky note. Shall we? Yes. The sticky note is basically going to say when it comes to ATR, ATR can claim marginal relief. ATR can claim marginal relief. Can DTR claim marginal relief? Yes. So DTR can also claim marginal. People can ATR claim marginal rebate. Huh? This page. People put that in page number 175. Put it in page number 175. People can ATR claim marginal rebate? No, can't claim marginal rebate. Can DTR claim marginal rebate? Time pass करते हैं. Should tell you know that you're doing sticky note. Done everyone? Done everyone? Yes, 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 good. For those who are done, we're off for a break. We will be back at 12. Count and carefully come. Yes, listen up, people. Illustration number 10. Yes, illustration number 10. I think we are missing a heading. We're missing a heading. What is the heading called? The heading is called marginal rebate. The heading is called marginal rebate. Please note on the heading. Yes, yes, yes. Good. Now, people, we've completed like what we call as the basic understanding of the subject. Yes, the basic understanding of how the tax rates look like from an exam perspective. The bigger challenge which comes up for an exam is to understand which regime to choose for. Which regime to choose for. Now, I'm being extra nice to you people because every time I give a question to you, I tell you ATR, DTR, and all those things. ICI will not be that smart to you. Yes, ICI will give you a different way of writing it. So, you need to first of all understand what regime are you choosing, because do bear in mind that if you choose a wrong regime, your income is wrong, your taxes, your answer is, your attempt is. Be careful on this. Clear? So be very mindful, people, as to what is the answer for you. Now, I already clarified to you that we are using the word called as default tax regime. Default tax regime itself means income tax says the new things, the amended things for you is what you're primarily going to do. Is what you're primarily going to do. Which means if you want to go for alternate tax regime, you need to get a approval. You need to get an approval. Yes or no? Yes. So I'm going to give you some English for your exam, people. You're going to tell me which regime am I choosing. Which regime am I choosing? Very good. So the choices are like this. I'm going to come and give you some English. You're going to tell me which regime am I choosing. What is the spelling for choice? Choice of a regime. Yes, the Englishes are as follows. First, they are coming and saying he has exercised the option. रुक रहे हैं. He has exercised the option to pay tax under section 115 BAC. This is what the question will say. This is what the question will say. When they say exercising the option to pay tax under 115 BAC, you're going for very good. You're going for DTR. Yes. Similarly, I come and give you the same thing where I say he has exercised the option to shift out of DTR under section 115 BAC. Now, here's where the confusion starts. People notice everyone starts focusing on the 115 BAC and sometimes may end up telling the answer is DTR, but that's not the case. Notice before the 115 BAC, the wording says shifting out. The moment you say shifting out, you're basically moving out of 115 BAC, and that means you're going for very good. And that means you're going for ATR. Yes, this is where the challenge starts. Clear? Yes. Third, I am going to tell you that the person has decided to pay tax as per special tax regime. As per special tax regime. Answer is answer is DTR. Answer is DTR because understand people, normal ATR was given under Finance Act. DTR is being mentioned under 115, which means DTR is part of income tax and therefore DTR is the special tax regime and therefore the answer is DTR. Be very careful. Clear? Yes. If I give you the same thing, people, where I come and tell you the person has decided to pay tax as per normal provisions. Yes. Now the normal provisions is where the whole confusion starts because one person would come and say, Rahul, default is what is the new normal? When default is a new normal, answer should be DTR. But ICI comes and assumes that when you say normal provisions, it means ATR. It means ATR, and this is what the understanding is. This is what the understanding is. Any doubts? No. Now this is what I had known until last attempt. Until last attempt, and then something ugly happened last attempt. Yes, this is something which even I made a mistake while reading people, and I did not realize when I was reviewing the paper of September 2025. Yes, the paper came and said he has not exercised the option. He has not exercised the option to shift out of DTR, which means I'm going, I'm going DTR. There is a double knot right now. There is a double knot right now. One is not exercised, one is shifting out, which means I don't want to shift out, is what they're trying to say, and therefore the answer is DTR. Yes, it's a very cheap way of putting it out, people. You ideally did not have to confuse me so much, but unfortunately, this happened. Yes, September 2025 examinations, people were focused on the fact that they're using the word shift out, and immediately everyone started doing ATR, including me. When I put the suggested answers out, even I did ATR. And then one of the students came back to me and said, Rahul, Bhaiya, one word called not is given before. Then when I read the word, it was saying not exercised to shift out, which itself means DTR. Itself means DTR. You could have rather said pay tax under DTR. Yes. Why so much complication? Not is not required. Yes. Basically, people, you now have to be extremely careful to read the question carefully. Yes, in the heat of the moment, if you don't read the last line carefully, your whole answer can go wrong. Yes, that was an 8 mark question, which even I made a mistake. And I felt horrible myself because one small mistake from my side to read the last line, my whole 8 marks were gone. Yes, although I did not write the exam, but he kept. Yes, that causes a lot of troubles, people. And therefore, this is something to be extremely careful about. Any doubts on this part? Clear enough to go? Yes. Now, I've put this somewhere in your book also. I'm not sure where it is. I'll have to search for it. But should be, it's here. Yes, it's here. Page number 178. Page number 178. Yes, Yes, notice people, it says when I am wishing to pay tax under 115 BAC, it means I am under DTR. When I wishes to opt out of default tax regime as per 115 BAC, I am in ATR. When I am wishing to pay taxes for regular provisions, I am in ATR. When I'm wishing to, when I, acha, baki dono to we'll discuss later. Last one comes and says, when I want to avail the maximum benefits under the law. People, what does it mean? It says maximum benefit, which means you have to decide where you are getting the most benefit, which means I want both. Now, this is what you're going to expect in question number one. The compulsory question of your exams will be always saying compare both, which means they will expect you for a 14-mark question to do ATR also, to do DTR also, to tax under ATR also, to tax under DTR also, and then tell me which one is better. Which one is better? Yes or no? Yes. The last few things which we just wrote down, people, if you can note down along with me, what did we discuss? Not exercise to shift out of 115 BAC. Not exercise to shift out of 115 BAC. Answer becomes answer becomes DTR. Clear? Yes. Rahul, what if a question in exam does not even tell you which regime? Always both. Always both. There is no nothing called Rahul default there to default करेंगे. No. When nothing is given, always both is the answer. Both is the answer. Clear with me on this? आगे बढ़े? Perfect. Let me make you move forward to the complicated parts of the chapter. We are moving on to understanding what is called as special taxes. What is called as special taxes. For those who remember, people, when I started the subject, I told you there was a guy, a poor guy, who went to KBC, had taken an income of 5 crores, and I directly asked you to pay 30 plus 37 plus 4. Yes, 42.744 I asked you to pay. Yes, that is what we are now going to be calling as special tax rate. Now, I want you to be careful. I'm not using the word special tax regime. I'm using the word special tax rates. Special tax rates. I'm talking about what is called as special tax rates along with you people. Basically, what has happened is income tax has come and told when it came to income tax, there are some incomes which I would like to specially identify. There are some incomes which I would like to specially identify, which means whatever you did till now are all those incomes which I assume are normal incomes. I am now going to introduce what is called as special incomes for all of you. Yes. Now, what is the special incomes is what we are discussing. First, income tax comes and says if you are going to have any kind of casual income, if you are going to have any kind of casual income, what is casual income? What is casual income? Huh? Huh? Casual income is normal income. Appa, what is special about it? How is that casual? That's exactly opposite of casual. Unexpected, irregular gains. Example. Very good. People, casual incomes are basically all those incomes which are one off, basically winnings, winnings like lottery. Yes, casual income in income tax words are actually called as winnings. Which basically covers into scope a lot of items. If you think about it, people, I can have KBC show, that's a winnings. I can have a lottery, that's a winnings. I can have poker, all those things are winnings. I can have people वो न्यूज़पेपर में you'll have this एक कॉलम रहता है पता है क्रॉसवर्ड पजल सुडोकू yes वो सब things you answer and you get money out of it, those are all called winnings. Suddenly you go for a वो तारक मेहता में आता है ना people वो जेठालाल will open a there one event will be happening, if you take purchases more than 5,000 rupees I'll give you a free ticket, वो lottery ticket से you can buy a car and all. Lucky draw tickets. Yes. If you win anything in the lucky draw, if you win anything in the lucky draw, that's called winnings. That's called winnings. Shh. Income tax says all those items, in my understanding, is going to be casual income, and on that, I want a flat 30 percentage tax. I want a flat 30 percentage tax. People, when I say flat 30 percentage, it means no slab for you. No slab for you. Number one, the 30% is a number. If you want 1 lakh, I want 30,000. If you want 10 lakhs, I want 3 lakhs. If you want 10 crores, I need 3 crores. Full stop. That is what the number is. Which is why people, when he went to KBC, even though he was poor, traditionally poor, income tax said no slab for you. What number you get, 30% is the number. 30% is a number. That's how it works. That's how it's called as casual winnings. Any doubts on this part? No, no. Items which you have to keep in mind, people. Items which are normally tested in exam. Item number one is what we call as lottery. Item number two is what we call as winnings from horse races. Winnings from horse races. I'm not sure how many of you are aware about people. Winnings from horse races is basically what? खेला वेला कुछ है क्या तू? It's basically betting, people. Yes, you have these. I'm not sure, it's not prevalent in India, it's not very common in India, but when you go to foreign countries and all, yes, we will have horse races in stables. You'll make them run and you'll bet on people. You'll bet on the races. You'll bet on the races. Basically, we do it in India as IPL Satta. In India, we do it for IPL. There, we do it for horse races. Yes, no matter what you call it, the answer remains the same. We are talking about betting also. We're talking about betting. We're also talking about gambling. Yes. Now, for those who are thinking around, gambling तो illegal है, income tax को फर्क नहीं पड़ता. Income tax says whatever you earn is income for me, and therefore is taxable, and therefore is taxable. So Diwali के दिन people, the one group will go, no, Rahul, like चखना, the दारू, and साथ में poker का game. Yes, सब taxable है. All those are taxable. And by the way, people, for those who don't know this, I told you no slab for you, no basic and all, which means 1 rupee also you earn, it is taxable. It is just that you have never shown it. This is that you have never shown it. Ideally, for that, you have to pay tax. Every single rupee is taxable there. Yes, that is how the understanding is. So ये दिवाली party में जाके वो we have this game, no people, one board game आता है. छी, Monopoly it seems. बच्चे हो गया तुम लोग. The तीन पत्ती thing, people. The poker only it's called. The chips and all they'll give you. पोकर ही बोर्ड का नाम कुछ है. ये बोर्ड एज इन वो एक इंस्ट्रक्शन मैनुअल होता है ना, जिसमें से 3 कार्ड्स होते हैं. अच्छा, नहीं, द बॉक्स रे, बॉक्स का नाम क्या है? द बॉक्स इन विच यू कीप द चिप्स एंड ऑल. सूटकेस तो आई प्ले विदाउट मनी, मेरे को नहीं पता ये सूटकेस सूटकेस मेरे को नहीं पता. तुम अंदर कुछ और रख के चल रहे हो तो मेरे को आई डोंट हैव नो. आई एम आई प्ले क्लीन पोकर, पीपल. मेरे को ये अंदर सूटकेस में कितना कैश वैश मेरे को नहीं आता. आई डोंट, आई हैव नो आइडिया. Whatever it is, the point is very simple, people. When you have any kind of winnings, lotteries and all, it is treated as taxable at the rate of 30 percentage. Any doubts on this fact? No. Now, people, here is where the problem started. Understand this carefully. Of late, India, one thing has become very famous, which is what we call as streaming. Which is what we call as streaming. Basically, online games. Basically, online games. Yes, at a certain point of time, people, it became a big issue in the market, because what happened is a lot of youngsters have turned themselves into online gamers. They call themselves as online gamers. On a daily basis, they'll buy some game and they will stream it for the website for about 20-25 hours and all. Yes, and they are literally making money out of it. I'm not even kidding. They're making money way more than what you can ever make in life. Yes, that is the kind of money they're kind of making. Now, at a certain point of time, if you realize, I am actually playing a game and I'm actually making money out of it. In all practical sense, this is winnings. But the only difference what happened is it was an online winnings. And therefore, at a certain point of time, these youngsters came and said, Sir, I am running my life based on this. In all practical sense, this is my business income. Because my livelihood is still working on that. Yes, the money which I'm getting from that is what I'm doing. I do this as a full-time job right now, which means it is like my business income, and therefore they propose they want to tax at slab model. They want to tax at slab model, which is where income tax realized with today's generation they also have to update, and therefore income tax came up with an alternate proposal. The income tax said, I am now introducing the second word called as online winnings, the second word called as online winnings, thereby confirming to all those youngsters that even if you run it as your livelihood, even if your bread and butter is running there, even if it is your business income, I am going to call it special, taxable at 30 percentage. I'm going to call it special and taxed at 30 percentage. This is a number maximum taxable for you. Mandatory. Mandatory. I cannot deny this. I cannot deny this. Clear? Yes. Yes. Now, third income is what income tax very, very sweetly and nicely calls as unexplained income. Yes. A very polite way of putting it out to you, where income tax uses the word unexplained income. Unexplained income means income which was never explained. Why would you not explain it? Because these are all black money. These are all black money. Income tax says if you are going to have any kind of unexplained income, I want tax of 60 percentage from you. I want tax of 60 percentage from you, which means had you paid, you would have paid 30. Now that you're not paying, you have to pay 60 to me. Double the numbers. Double the numbers. Now, people, for those who remember, I told you tax was 78 percentage. Things are pending. Things are pending. Right now it is 60. By the way, just to clarify, these numbers are your basic tax. These numbers are your basic tax. Matlab, surcharge and cess is pending. Surcharge and cess is pending. You add the number, you'll get the answer. You add the number, you'll get the answer. I will tell you how to add the numbers. Don't worry. Right now, the numbers are 30, 30 and 60. 30, 30 and 60. Any doubts on this part? आगे बढ़े, will become explained income. Yes, people, let me also clarify this to you. When something is black, it is only black as long as you don't pay tax. The moment you have rendered the 78 percentage with the penalty and everything, whatever little is left with you will become white. If it is left with you, whatever little, if it is left with you, will become white income. Otherwise, it is black till that date. Yes. So black is not a concept where it is illegal. Illegal, people. Everything is legal as long as you pay tax. As long as you pay the tax, you pay tax on it. I will call it legal income. No problem, sir. Yes. The only problem is if you are getting it from a different source altogether. In that case, income tax will call it legal. The other acts will come, PMLA and all will come and say, no, no, for me it is illegal, so you pay me penalty. Yes. And then if you pay penalty, then it becomes legal. Yes. So you can make everything legal as long as you pay the monies properly. Yes. Legally, by the way. Yes. Not like paying money to police officer and making it legal. वैसा नहीं. वो अलग चीज हो जाता है. Yes, that's a different conversation then. Clear? Yes. These are the three incomes which income tax notified as them being special. Them being special. But at the same time, people, income tax also notified some other incomes to you. Some other incomes to you. Now, this income is not special. This income is basically income tax being nice to you. Being nice to you. Basically, here income tax called it special, but not as if they don't like it, but as if they like it. In the sense, they are saying, I would want you to pay lower tax. Lower. And therefore, those items are what we call as capital gains. Those items are what we call as capital gains. For those who remember, people, we have five heads of income. Head number four is capital gains. Income tax likes capital gains way too much. And therefore, income tax says for capital gains, I actually want you to pay lower tax. I want you to pay lower tax. Now, with that understanding, people, what income tax came up with this? Income tax said capital gains, I'm going to break them into two buckets. I'm going to break them into two buckets. One bucket is what we're going to call LTCG. What are we going to call it? LTCG, long term capital gains. Second is what we're going to call as STCG, short term capital gains. People, I don't have to explain this to you. Long term means I've holded it for longer period. Short term means I holded it for shorter period. Now, what is longer, shorter is a separate chapter itself. We'll discuss in that chapter. Right now, I'm not bothered. Right now, the only importance is the tax rate. Now, in long term itself, income tax then breaks it into two buckets. Bucket number one is called 112A. 112A. What is 112A? Section number. Yes. So it says long term under section 112. 2A. And then we have long term under section 112. 112. Sequence and series. क्या खेल रहा हूँ मैं? Yes, it is called long term under section 112A and long term under section 112, where income tax says for long term under section 112A, we're going to follow slab model. For this income itself, you're going to follow slab model, which means income tax says for the first 1.25 lakhs, for the first 1.25 lakhs, tax will be zero. Tax will be zero. For everything you earn more than 1.25 lakhs, I want 12.5 percentage. 12.5. In simple words, income tax says when it comes to 112A, the tax rate is 12.5 percentage exceeding 1,25,000. Exceeding 1,25,000, which means for the first 1,25,000, you'll say taxes zero, and for the balance, you will say 12.5 percentage. That is what the slabs are given to you. Any doubts on the slab? No. On the next people, when it comes to 112, income taxes rate is 12.5 full stop, which means every rupee is taxable for 12.5. Every rupee is taxable for 12.5. Any doubts on this? Very good. I'm moving to STCG people. Income taxes when it is STCG, STCG can be 111A and others. I just told you we're not playing sequence and series. Yes, it is 111A. Number is 20 percentage. And here it is slab. Here it is slab rates. This is what the rates are. Now, people, before I proceed forward, let me clarify a few things. One, when I talk about slab rates, it means income tax is saying no concession for this. No concession for this. In simple words, all other incomes could you will add this others. Which means for income tax purpose, STCG others is not a special income, neither is a concessional income. For income tax purpose, STCG others is like any other income. Is like any other income. So when you computed the 0 to 2.5, 2.5 to 5, 5 to 10, you will take this number into consideration. You will take this number into consideration. Any doubts on this part? Clear enough to go? Yes, this is what the slabs are given to you. Yes, quickly revise it for me, people. What are the slabs we have discussed of? When it comes to winnings, the slab is 30 percentage. When it comes to online winnings, the slab is 30 percentage. When it comes to unexplained income, the slab is 60 percentage. And when it comes to capital gains, I'm going to break them into four buckets. 112A gives me 12.5 percentage exceeding 1.25 lakhs. 112 is going to give me 12.5 percentage. 111 is going to give me 20 percentage, and others are going to give me slab rates. Are going to give me slab rates. Yes or no? Yes. Now, people, confusion starts here. Rahul, ये section numbers याद रखने हैं क्या? Yes, unfortunately. These are the three section numbers that you will have to remember for exam purposes. In full income tax, these three are the mandatory sections that you have to remember, because ICI will never come and tell you what is the income. ICI will tell LTCG 112A full stop. Your responsibility is to remember 112A gets taxed at 12.5 exceeding 1.25 lakhs, whereas 112 gets taxed at 12.5. Now, just for your understanding, while we'll be discussing this very in detail in capital gains chapter, for income tax purpose, the A here stands for share market income. The A here stands for share market income, which means if Rahul is selling listed shares, if Rahul is selling listed shares, then income tax will say, okay, pa, listed shares you sold, tell me is it long term or short term? If you tell long term, it becomes 112A, where it is short term, it is 111A. Clear, not clear? Yes. What am I saying? If I'm going to sell share market income, so if it is share market income sales, then it is 112A or 111A. But if it is not share market income, it is 112, or that is what the understanding is. Clear with me on this? Yes. So 112A is basically what? Share market incomes. Even 111A is nothing but share market incomes. Clear? Yes. Up a quick questions to you people. Imagine if I'm selling a private company shares. Private company shares. I will be covered under 112A or 112? 112. Very good. Because I'm talking about share market, which means it should be listed. Should be listed. The moment I'm selling a private company, it is a unlisted share. It will be 112. If I'm selling a land, 112. If I'm selling Reliance ke shares, 112. Very good. That is what the understanding should be. Any doubts on the understanding? Are we clear enough to go? Yes, this is what your special incomes are. Koi doubts? Chalega? Yes, good. I'm going to give you questions now, people. Now, in this questions, things will change. Till now, I was being very nice. I gave you total income. Now, I will not give you total income. I will give you headwise income. I'll give you headwise income. Your job is to ask yourself that headwise income, like which head is normal, which head is special, which head is normal and which head is special. समझ में आ रहा है? बड़े illustration number. ये remote उठा इसी चैनल। नहीं 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 books में people in case you want to refer it there in your book में page number you'll find it here page number 12. Yes, yes, refer from there. Illustration number 11. 11. People, heading is called special incomes. Heading is called special incomes. Yes, put the heading as special incomes. Illustration number 11. Chale. Compute tax on Mr. Ramlal. Compute tax on Mr. Ramlal. Age 48 years. Opting for ATR. Having the following incomes. Having the following incomes. Yes, good. Incomes are as follows. I'm coming and telling you I have salaries 4,40,000. I have IFHP. People, what is IFHP? Income from house property is 3 lakhs. I have PGBP. Profit, profit, profit and gains business or very good. Profits and gains business or profession number is 12 lakhs. Number is 12 lakhs. I am having LTCG under section 112. LTCG under section 112, which is 5 lakhs. I have STCG others of 8 lakhs. I have dividends of 1 lakh 70 and I have winnings of 50,000. This is the income. Note down, people. First question हम लोग साथ में करेंगे. Next question you can do it together. हो गया? हो गया? Yes. Now this is what the question is. In this question, you now need to start preparing the template very, very carefully. So let's do it together. Yes. First, step number 1. Do I have my total income? No. If I don't have my total income, first thing I need is my total income, which means first I will. My income is 34 lakh 60,000. Any doubts? Good to go. Good to go. Yes, people, why am I doing this? First of all, you need to know when I'm having my total income as 34 lakh 60, we were discussing that a person can be poor, middle class, or rich. And we always check for poor, middle class, and rich based on total income, which means first thing you need to know is what is my total income. Without knowing that, you can't make a decision. Now, your total income is 3460, which means you are middle class. Luckily, neither you are eligible for rebate, liable for surcharge. I'm mandatory doing that, people. Kal ki class, next class Friday when we will be discussing. That time I'll tell you what happens when you have rebate and surcharge. That will be the peak of the questions. Yes. Right now we're doing a simple question. Simple where we are middle class, which means right now I'm going to confirm this is my total income. I'm going to confirm this is my total income. Step number one. I have now found out my total income. I know I am middle class. With this in my hand, I will now start asking the question which of the incomes are normal and which of the incomes are special. One by one, help me out, people. Salaries, very good. My HP, normal. My PGBP is normal. My 112 is special at the rate of, very good, at the rate of 12.5 percentage. STCG others is very good. It is normal. People, when I said slab, slab means normal, which means I'm pushing them to normal slab. I'm pushing them to the normal slab. Next, dividends is very good. Winnings is 30 percentage. Winnings is 30 percentage. Yes, yes. Note down. Pencil. Done. Done. This is 112. Exceeding 1.25 lakhs, which means if the income is 5 lakhs, what will I do? For the first 1.25 lakhs, I'll say no tax. For the balance, I will say 12.5. Clear? Yes, yes. Now, people, this is a little lengthy. I know taking a pencil out, doing it, it's not helpful, but definitely helps in exam because when you categorize this properly, it becomes a lot easier for you to prepare for your exams. Now, I am not bothered about my specials. I know the rates. My concern is on the normals because normals are at slab. When the normals are at slab, I will ask a question. Now, I will ask a question. Who am I? I'm a resident, age 48, normal slab, opting for ATR, which means 0 to 2.5, 0, 2.5 to 5, 5 percentage, 5 to 10, 20 percentage. After 10, people, all that we discussed is only for, very good, agreed. Yes. So what I'm going to do, people, is I am not bothered about special. Let's knock off special. Let's knock off special. So what we're going to do, we're simply going to come down and we're going to say tax on, wait. Tax on. Yes, this is my answer. So I'm going to say tax on. Let's put off all my specials because it's out of the way. It's out of the way. People, one by one, all my specials. It is LTCG under section 112 at the rate of, at the rate of, very good, at the rate of 12.5 percentage. Number is 5 lakhs into 12.5, number is 62,500. Yes, I'm going to put it in my last column, outer column. Keep it in the end. Keep it in the end. People, I need some space in the middle. Why? I'll tell you later. Right now, I need some space in the middle, which means keep it in the very end. Done? Yes. Note down. Note down. Note down. Note down. If you're done with this, you know what to do next. Go forward. For those who understood what to do next, go forward. What am I going to show? I'm going to show winnings at the rate of 30 percentage. Number is given as 50. 30 percentage is 15,000. Agreed? People, do I have any other special incomes? No, no other special incomes are given to me, which means now I can total my normals. Yes. Now, one horrible mistake students will end up making. Listen carefully. I said 0 to 2.5, 2.5 to 5. People, when I said 0 to 2.5, I said 0 to 2.5 for my total income. You know what students I've seen in exam? Now, salaries is 4 lakh 40. So, salaries pay 0 to 2.5, 0, 2 lakh 5, 50,000 say 4 lakh 40 pay 5 percentage. Then come to IFHP. IFHP is 3 lakh. So 0 to 2.5, 0. Baki 50 पे 5 percentage. Slab is for your, which means first total all the incomes. Total all the incomes which are normal. Here I am going to say tax on normal incomes. Within bracket number is 29 lakh 10,000. Yes, yes. Now you know what to do, people. What do I need? Slab I need. Simple, straightforward. What will you do? Up to rupees 10 lakhs number is. Now this 1 lakh 12,500 will be sit in inner column. Will be sitting in inner column because that slab has two numbers. Yes. So in the inner column, I'm going to put 1 lakh 12,500 and the balance at the rate of 30 percentage. 19 lakh 10,000 with 13 is 5 lakh 73000 685 500 moves to the last column. 685 500 moves to the last column. Done. Done. People, I have all my taxes. Total of this will give me, very good. Total of this will give me basic tax 7 lakh 63,000. Yes, yes. People, I confirmed that I am a middle class guy. No surcharge, no rebate. Directly adi number 30,520. Total is this 793,520 is called tax liability. It's called tax liability. Yes, this is my presentation, people. This is my presentation, a simple, clean presentation which gives all the right answers. Any doubts? Yes. So four-step process, people. Very simple four-step process. Step number one, always find the total income. Step number two, identify whether you are rich, poor, middle class. Step number three, split the incomes into special and normal. Special ke liye put the tax rates. Normal you will consolidate and you will do slab concept. You do slab concept. Finally, if you are rich, apply surcharge. If you are poor, apply rebate. If not, directly apply. That is the answer. Clear with me on this? Yes. Now I'm only going to give you answers on middle class. Friday we will discuss on what is called a surcharge and rebate. That is where the complications will start. That is what is Friday's class. Yes, it is a yes and a no. That's where the whole problem starts. So we'll discuss about what is yes and what is no. We have to understand that carefully. Abhi ke liye, assume you are middle class. This is what the computation looks like. Any doubts on the computation? Clear enough to go? Very good. I'm giving you a homework question. You take that down and we're done for the day. Yes, yes. Compute tax for Mrs. Chola Choli. Hey, तुम कुछ भी लिखो मेरे को क्या? Age 39 years, non-resident, having the following incomes. लिखना रे तू. क्वेश्चन खत्म होने से पहले रेज्यूम चाहिए तुम लोग को. क्वेश्चन खत्म होने के बाद व्हेन आई टेल यू टाइम टू राइट देन यू आस्क. यस, salaries is 10 lakh 40, pgbp is 9 lakh 80, ltcg under section 112a is 4 lakh 70, ltcg हाँ चलेगा, under section 112 is 5 lakhs, STCG under section 111 is 3 lakh 40. Interest on FD. People, what is FD? Interest on FD is 2 lakh 30. Dividends 1 lakh 45. क्या बच गया? Online winnings. Online winnings is कितना हो गया टोटल? 37 हुआ. 37 5 हाँ. 37 लाख 5,000. हाँ तो 11 लाख चलेगा. Yes, yes. This is your question. Assume Mrs. Choli wishes to avail the maximum benefit of the law. तुम नहीं पूछते तो मैं देता नहीं. तभी तो होमवर्क कह रहे हैं. Yes, this is what you're going to try to do and bring it for the Friday's class. IFOS. Yes, yes. The law. Listen, shh. Listen. People, now, in case you have not understood this, but let me clarify. When I spoke about the word special income is the same logic whether you go for old regime or you go for new regime, which means ATR is also special income, DTR is also special income. The ATR DTR numbers are only for the normal slabs, right? Which means in ATR also you'll apply the same concept, in DTR also you'll apply the same concept. I want you to try both and come. I want you to try both and come. I will then in the class come and tell you how to present better, but in a shortcut manner. Yes. So I want to see how you will present first, and then I'll give you a tip on how you can present this a lot faster. Because understand, this is your exam question. This is your exam question. This is your 14-mark question. The only with difficulty is 14 marks, you have to compute all these numbers also, which means they will ask you to prepare all these numbers and then do the tax computation. So I want to see how you will present your answer first. I will then tell you a different way of how you can present it faster. Clear? Yes. Friday's class, people, you'll complete this. Friday, listen. Friday, I'll be discussing the next complicated part, the last part of this chapter, which is called as computation of special with the poor and with rich categories. With rich categories, once you touch that ultimatum, people, you're done with the chapter. Yes. After which, what we'll be doing is we'll be doing a set of questions. Yes, set of questions where I personally call it the legend questions. I personally call it the legend questions. I have about 8 to 10 questions. I have about 8 to 10 questions. Those are the questions where basically you will bound to be wrong, and I will come and tell you why you are wrong. Yes, so that is what we'll be doing. But to do that questions, you need to prepare. Practice and prepare first. Yes, you need to prepare first. So for the next few days, please keep doing the sums. Please keep doing the sums. Keep learning this again and again. Keep memorizing the rates and all. Because one random day I'll come and say, let's do legend. Yes, and that day if you start blinking at my face, I will blink at your attempt. Yes. Don't make the mistake. Yes, this is my warning that direct tax should be read every day. सब होगा भी नहीं तुमसे. Should be read for 5 minutes on the day I complete the class. Yes, that is a mandate rule for you. Are we making sense? Yes or no? Let me stop the recording and then I have to discuss something. Hold karo. Thank you, people. Have a good day.